It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll see
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action on first. Shit. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's contained at the line for no gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams on the play action. Dumped off to his running back.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a Chicago first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. That's into the hands of Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Off the play fake, Williams. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Pirine. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. Carney's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out-head the Cardinals now on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw it. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And that's good for a gain of 5. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now here's Williams. Has the connection to Adunze. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They just get the play off. Throw reeled in by Njoku. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw. This reeled in by Benson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Piron. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Williams from the gun. Moore's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 5 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. From the gun, Piron. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Trying again following the sack. Able to get it to Benson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They give up the gut to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And this is a huge loss on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They'll try and throw it here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Tony now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Cedric Gray. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Here's Williams. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Cedric Gray. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Bears with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Shovel pass complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. First down throw by Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Carney's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Kyren Williams, a touchdown run in the victory.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now a give on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dump off caught by his back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play made there by Clark Phillips. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming. Working from the gun, Williams. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw here on first down. Gets this one to Harrison. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an inside give to Benson. Jukes one defender. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The Cardinals out for the punt. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Williams. He beams one, deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Moore going in motion left. Strong running inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And Brock, we've got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got a man, it's Njoku. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 29-yard line.
They bring their tight end left. They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking for a throw here. That's complete to Wilson. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They've got 1st down from the 31. Pass play coming here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Benson now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. On target to his man, Tony. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Pass caught by Adunze. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Williams to throw on 1st. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Clark Phillips with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. These quarterbacks got to start protecting the football.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 17. Wilson's got it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And off to Benson from the gun. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 6.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They'll throw on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to throw now. Benson's got it. And he's tackled for no gain. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Shotgun handoff to Perine. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one is taken in by Tony. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carney's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this one doesn't go far. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Connection made to Shakir. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This reeled in by Betson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Bears' 47-yard line.
From the 47. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. from the red zone now. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Throwing from the gun. Shakir with the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. They're throwing it. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 27. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash the defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. This offense making its way back out now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it again. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the...
Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take possession on his 13th INT of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on second and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Glendale.